going on, you guys? Welcome back. I just got back from my trip, you guys. I had an amazing time. And before I get into telling you guys about my time there, like I said, today we're gonna be adding these wheels. Finally get to show you guys which wheels I ended up getting. I mean, if you didn't, you know, catch the side of it, then yeah, you still don't know. But got my boy Jonathan here helping me out. Thank you. You know, so I still got to go pick up the tires. I ended up getting some Toyo tires, and I'll tie in more about which ones I got when we get there. But yeah, so I got some Toyo tires to go along with these works. I love Toyo tires. I've always been a super big fan. My first tires that I actually ever bought for this car were Toyo tires, and I didn't know how expensive they were at the time. And I remember my mom helped me out. I think they were like 800 bucks for like all four, which I didn't know was normal at the time. So but I'm super glad that I'm able to get them on my own now, and really appreciative about that. We gotta go still pick up those tires and to save us some space in the car, because I'm gonna try to fit everything inside of the Lexus. I know how that sounds because it's such a small freaking car, but we're gonna try to make it work. We're gonna try to take the stocks back home in the Lexus. We're gonna try to fit, you know, maybe, you know, a couple in the back and then one in the trunk. You know, I believe that would work. You know, Jonathan's taken tires in his car before. He has an Audi, you know, so it works, right? So we're gonna try taking these all out of the box right now. Oh, and then I got some lug nuts. Tell me why I didn't even know that you need, you know, separate lug nuts when you buy aftermarket wheels. I'm not too sure if the shop hooked me up with the wheels before and just bought them for me with the NK wheels, because I had different lug nuts on there that I didn't know about. I literally thought that wheels came with freaking lug nuts, but I guess all that money you spend on wheels, you know, they don't think it's enough to give you some lug nuts to go along with them. So whatever. So I'm gonna open up that right now, and I'm gonna show you guys what wheel what I ended up going with. So yeah, give me 1 second to open it all up. All right, you guys, so I ended up going with Project Kicks all black. I do know that I ended up getting like this type of lug nut. I know that this is like the differences between like the types of lug nuts when I was doing research on them, but I just wanted something that was gonna match the wheel at all times. I don't know if I do something more intricate later on, you know, I'll just look for more lug nuts, but for now these work, and they're made from Japan, so that makes me feel good too. So all right, let's get to these wheels. Oh, damn. Okay, so as you can see, I ended up going with the Meisters 3-piece, black in the center with a chrome lip. Oh yeah, I'm excited for these. It's gonna look so good. Like, oh, I wanted to give you guys a better look at them, but she's is so clean, dude. This is like super step up for me. Like, you know, it's actually funny how I came about these wheels. I remember when I first had talked about getting aftermarket wheels, my boy at work had mentioned like these wheels, but I didn't know anything about these wheels, didn't know anything about works at the time. And he's like, man, you should get these. And this was before the NKs, and I was like, oh yeah, tight, these look freaking sick, I love them. And when I looked them up and I looked up the price, I was like, dude, those are sick, but almost $4 grand for these. I was tripping, dude. So I ended up not getting these, and I went with the NKs. But I always kept it in the back of my head that like if I do get the chance to get these, I wanna you know, try to get these ones. And here we are. So shout out to my boy who introduced me to these work wheels, man. I know this is a pretty popular wheel on the ISs, and I do like to be different. I was looking up a different work wheel, but they didn't have it in the fitment that I wanted. And I really wanted to order them at the time that I did, so I went with these. So I'm super excited to see how these are gonna look, because it's gonna like show the caliper now and everything, get these ugly ass ones off. So Jonathan figured out that they don't even come with center caps, and we gotta put our own stickers on. Yeah, these are like for the
valve stand.
Yeah, just the valve stand. It got me hot. Yeah. Damn, so we had no center caps, dude. I didn't even realize that.
That's crazy.
So it's gonna look all stupid crazy, huh?
You have to buy center caps?
Unless it comes in one of the other boxes that I haven't opened yet, but
that'd be weird.
Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't they just put one in each
box? Yeah.
Well, yeah. So we might have to find some center caps for the car. Damn, I would have thought that it would come with center caps. I don't know, you guys. I'm just, you know, some new experiences. But to me, I feel like for what you're spending, they should, you know, throw some of these things in there. But
I've never seen a wheel not call center caps.
What?
Ever.
Did I get gypped on my center caps?
Remember when that contact someone in Japan?
Yo, Vivid Racing. Do we got
we
got issue, dude? No, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out, whether they missed it or whether it's in one of these other boxes we haven't opened yet. But damn, I would have thought they'd come with center caps. All right, guys. So we got pretty much everything in there, you know, securely. But I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for these nice thickum tires. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to go like on top. Maybe one like right here next to the wheel, and then like maybe two might fit back there. He might be holding one, dude.
You might be holding one too.
I might be holding one while I drive. Imagine that, wheel on wheel.
Wheel on wheel.
Alright, boys, so we came to this place behind us that's filled with tons and tons of tires, but like I said, got the Toyo Proxy Sports, them all seasons. Tread looks pretty nice. Okay, now I went with 235 for the front, and then these are the rears right here. And then we went 265 for the rears, you guys. So on my last setup, I had 245 for the fronts, and then I had 275 for the rears, and that was kind of cool. It fit pretty nicely, but it was just rubbing just a little bit too much. So I thought I might just go a little bit smaller on both tires and kind of see how that works. Now the sidewall is a little different than I had last time, so I don't know how that's gonna be, but I guess we'll see right now. We're like trying to figure out how to put this in, like playing Tetris.
Let's get it in here.
Oh my god, who said a Lexus is too small, bro? Dude, we got 4 tires, 4 new wheels. Yo, said Lexus is too small, yo. Jonathan's a trooper.
Let's get this in here. Like this. There we go.
Let's see, we're good, we're good. Alright, you guys, we're gonna try to make it to the tire shop because it is 4:50 and stuff is closing. So yeah, we're gonna try to race against the clock. And see you guys when we get there to talk more about these specs. Alright, well, forget you guys. They said that they couldn't do it because
he's incapable.
He was incapable of doing it. And it wasn't even him working on it. They was talking about how he wanted to get these cars out first.
He was scared.
And they have like an hour left to work. They close at 6, okay? And it's just like, bro, come on. He's like, no, with these wheels, we gotta take our time. I'm not.
These wheels, I need 4.5 hours.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you need more than an hour to put these on? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take my sweet time with these. You didn't even buy them from us. Look, I get it. You wanna be okay, careful and everything. But he didn't even ask his like workers if they'd be able to get it done cleanly. He just answered for them, you know what I mean? So, whatever. Look, he's already done.
Look, he could have handled it.
He could have handled it.
With this shit ass toolbox.
Whatever. Whatever. My boy Jonathan found a cheaper price.
Cheaper price. Let's go.
Where am I going?
Redlands Tires Pro.
Ramona Tires. Disappointment. All right. So, second destination. Redlands Motorsports. Redlands tires, pros. Redlands pros tires, pro tire. Let's hope these guys can help us out. Don't look too busy. Look just as busy as the other one. Okay, we had to walk out and go get them the keys real quick so they can handle the scanner, but I wanted to like show you guys these sensors right here because I've been looking for sensors for a while. If you guys have been watching for a while, you guys know that my sensor light has been on for like almost a year now. So finally I bought some sensors made by Autel right here. You could get these at Amazon for like 40 bucks a piece. I wanted to show you guys that just because they're pretty cheap, a lot cheaper than the OEM ones, but you have to have somebody that has a Autel like scanner system. So basically the scanner that will scan your whole car for a bunch of different codes and everything like that, stuff to kind of like take off the codes and stuff like that. So you need to have someone to be able to program these so it actually works. I have Timmy that actually has the system for these, the Autel system, so he's able to program these. That's the only reason I'm buying these and not the OEM ones, which are like 135 a piece that the guy said at the AutoZone. So totally trash. But if you know someone with this system and you guys are looking for some sensors that you're not trying to break your bank, these are the way to go. Just want to throw that out there. All right, y'all, so it got a little too dark at the tire shop, and you know what, shout out to that tire shop in Redlands, man. I stayed an extra like 40 minutes after closing time just because they themselves wanted to see how the wheels were gonna look on the car. The guys that were working on the car were car guys too, like they had you know, their cars parked up too, so they were kind of excited to put these wheels on. So that was super dope. That's why I love car people, man. But I'm not gonna wait any longer, guys. This is what it looks like. Obviously I came to Chevron, so I have more light to show you guys, but look at this Meister, bro. He's looking fire, my boy. I can see the caliper and everything now. Oh man. Okay, so this I'm not too sure about. I did see that they have center caps, but I think what my boy Jonathan and I were talking about is that I think these right here stick out so much that the center caps don't actually fit, even buying them from work online. So I'm not too sure about that. I believe it would fit in this one, and I'm not too sure why they're different. Maybe this is missing on this part, but I mean, other than that, dude, these are freaking sick, man. They look so much better on the car. The difference that like wheels will make like on your car and how it looks, these are super cool. Okay, so I wanted to mention the specs real quick. So it's 18-inch all around, and then we got 18 by 9.5 plus 37, and then 18 by 9.5 plus 37. So I did kind of, you know, somewhat close to what I had on the last setup, but this setup is a little bit more aggressive. I remember a lot of people were telling me I should have done 9.5 in the front to give it the same like aggressive look that I had in the back, and that was on the last setup. So I went ahead and I listened, and I went ahead and did 9.5 in the front. But yeah, so 235 by 35 tire size in the front, and we got 265 by 40 in the front. Now that sidewall size, I don't think it makes too crazy of like a difference from the rear and the front, but yeah, man, easy fire. Obviously I still got a little bit of gap right here, tiny bit on this end, and then see, still got like a little bit, maybe like half an inch. So I'm gonna drop the front just a little bit more. We're already tucked in over here, so I think that's cool in the rear. But man, I can't, honestly, I can't get enough of the calipers and how good they look now that I can actually see them, and the rotor. Damn, man. Okay, so I want to mention one thing, another thing real quick. I know I was talking about I was talking about these sensors. I don't remember if I mentioned them in the beginning of the video before, but I know I mentioned these sensors sometime, and these sensors work. Okay, these sensors, exactly what I said about these sensors, they work. They're 40 bucks at AutoZone, and they work. It's just they don't work for work wheels. I know it sounds dumb, right? But work wheels, they give you these like that come with the wheels right here for your tire, but you can't really put like a sensor in there because though this hole right here, it's not big enough for like the TPMS sensors, or it's not big enough for like even like a rubber sensor. So I didn't know that. This is my first time learning about that. I'm not too sure how that works. I think other people that have work wheels go through that same issue. So I don't know, I need to look up some forums or some videos or something, and maybe I can make these work. But if you have OEM wheels, or if you have other aftermarket wheels, I'm pretty sure this will work, as long as you guys have somebody with this system to program them. Okay, so it's not gonna program unless you have Autel like programming machine. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. A little bit of a cheaper route, but yeah. So I'm gonna go return these. I'm gonna save myself like 180 bucks because that's what I paid for four of them. And I'm gonna just be riding solo without no sensor. So I've been doing it for this long, and all the older cars do that too. So I mean, what's the difference, right? But I was really hoping to take off that freaking light, man. I'm tired of seeing that freaking sensor, dude. But anyways, I'm super freaking happy with everything, you guys. It looks amazing. I could keep these freaking wheels forever, unless I feel like selling, but I don't think I ever really will. Just give one good last look. I still need to put the stickers on too, so I'll probably do that when I get home. But man, I'm super satisfied with these wheels. It's so sick. I'm so grateful, yo.